like a crappy situation. They do seem to be lasting a lot longer. How did they randomly just get boosted? The Chevron did that, but like there's no crate down. Or at least visibly there's no crate down. I think there's like 3 shots there where the guy didn't take damage.
Loading area by Broad Street is under attack. It's the division.
Sell the gate. Use the APC. Do not let them raid the stockpile.
I think that's like one of those proximity mines. Yeah, that's what that was. Shouldn't hit me. In theory, right? Shit. Blind fire. Trying it on heroic right now.
Are you guys blind or just incompetent? Seriously.
You guys have big heads. I need a big head mode in this game. That'd be great. For my GoldenEye days. I did the challenging difficulty the first time yesterday. Don't know how you're doing so much damage in heroic because I had 4 people. Oh, sure. I'll show you. So, using the M1A. I got Perfect Frenzy. And none of I don't think these stack, but running Gunner build. So we're expecting to, under Gunner, we have plus 15% weapon damage. So that's on the M1A. Then we have, I don't care about PvP damage. 70% headshot damage, could be higher. 11% damage to armor, 43.9 critical hit chance. This is pretty much how I'm doing a lot of my damage is critical hit damage. So when I crit, that's how much more damage I'm getting. I'll show you the gear in a second. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm doing it right now. And then how I'm doing so much damage. Part of the reason why I die so fast, not this mask, but this is the mask you get from the season. It perfect rolled weapon damage. It was actually really good rolls, and this is the mod slot. Critical hit chance. Hack instincts, 25. So this is partly why I'm doing so much damage. 25% critical hit damage, 15 at 10 to 15 meters. 15 to 25 meters, 10% critical hit damage, and 10% critical hit chance. 25 meters plus critical hit, 25% critical hit chance. Then you have the chest piece, which is the sacrifice. Okay rolls on them, could be better. And then you have the perfect glass cannon. This is why I'm taking so much damage. All damage you deal is amplified by 30%, but at the cost of taking 60% more damage. The holster is a Providence holster. So Providence defense set. Brand set is headshot damage, critical hit chance, 15% critical hit damage, and then it pretty much god rolled, which is insane. And I recaled it to 12% damage. Yeah, the backpack, Providence backpack. It's the only one I would like better rolls on, really. I personally use Composure. Other people use Vigilance. I find that I take more damage when I'm running solo, so I don't run Vigilance, because as soon as you get shot, you lose your buff of 25% weapon damage. In Composure, you always have 15% weapon damage. Then I have the Contractor gloves, mainly for the LMG damage, even though I don't use the LMG as much anymore, because I can explain the LMG thing in a second. But they roll perfect armor damage to armor, 11%, and then I roll critical hit damage. The reason why I have so much critical hit damage, in my opinion, if you're noticing yourself kind of above 40%, for critical hit chance, you're gonna crit quite a bit. So if you're kind of moving your way up towards the 50% marker, you can kind of take away what you would mod or what you would recalibrate into crit chance, because you're gonna make it up with the shade tech levels. Because I think you get an additional 10% from shade tech levels of critical hit chance. Also, the mask helps me crit more frequently as well, depending on the range of my engagement. So I don't necessarily need crit cap. So you can put stuff into different portions of what you need. And then I have Fox Prayer. Fox Prayer rolls perfect 15% damage to target out of cover, and then I'll roll critical hit damage onto it. It actually was a sweet find. It was perfect weapon damage and perfect damage to cover. So, and then one of my favorite weapons so far is the classic M1A with boomerang. So you'll average between 22 to 26 shots with boomerang. And if you can either decide to put a stability magazine into it, or you can decide to put an extended magazine into it. I've tried both. I like the extended magazine, and then I average between 22 to 26 shots. That's just me. If I'm hitting my shots, I guess, essentially. I'm using the Sleipnir. The Sleipnir is a named MG5 from, I believe, the Gunner. The Gunner, what is it? The quest thing for the Gunner as well. And this thing is nuts, in my opinion. It has probably one of the best burst fire in the game, if not the best burst fire in the game. It just happened. You have to get super lucky, like, and get a perfect roll out of it. Damage to target out of cover 12% was the perfect roll that I got from making it, and then I recaled it to LMG damage. Then it comes with Perfect Frenzy, and this thing, I think, comes close to 1200 RPM when it spools up. Not spools up, when it gets going. So you're cranking, like, if you have on the reload, you have to do this on the reload. So basically you burn all your ammo. You obviously hit your targets and stuff like that. And then what happens is that on your reload, it's just a hose. It just melts everything. I usually put through into crit damage / chance until I get about 100% crit. Well, 100% crit hit, you don't need 100% crit hit chance in this. You're talking about crit hit damage, because the crit hit chance is capped at 60%. The crit hit damage, I don't know if there is a cap, frankly. So, and then the deagle is just, I got it when I was doing a bounty, so it's just like, I feel like sidearms are just personal preference, unless you're using your sidearm to stack damage. Like, it has like a buff that relates to doing more DPS. Well, I mean, in general, like in Terraria, I had 100% crit chance on a weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, in this case, it is like you can go to your stats and it'll tell you like your crit cap is 60%, so you don't necessarily need it. But I have things working in my favor to get me to the crit cap, so I don't necessarily need to get to that point, you know. Yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything. Yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything. I mean, in truth, would I want to be doing more damage? Of course, because reasons, and these guys hit like trucks. I think part of the problem I'm having is that they get boosted, and when they get boosted, I have to stick my head out for a longer period of time. Also, the body shots are nice on this too. Peek your head out. Alright, we're gonna take this a little bit slower at my pace here. Have you been playing any more Anthem, Twin, or no? Give me 1 second. I want to take care of this guy, and then I'll deal with it. I'll not deal with that. Sorry, I'll answer your question. I think there's a weak point on this. I'm just gonna grenade him. Screw it. No, I haven't been playing Anthem. Been playing this lately. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Excuse me. Okay. I have 470k damage with 165 headshot percent headshot damage and 2.4 crit chance. Oh, 2.4. So what brand set are you running, Tlin? Are you running like Araldi's or something? Potentially? Because if you're having that much crit... I want to see what you say before I get into the next room, because the next room's hectic.
Protect that stockpile. Duchess, I need you to see to it personally.
On it.
Alright. Let's not die this time.
File agent. Everything you take from them is something they can't send to Keener.
Fuckers.
How did they get behind me so quickly last time?
What it takes. Take them out.
Reaching to the stockpile now.
Damn it. That's not who I'm worried about. I'm worried about the boss, and I'm worried about the runners that come out. So let's check this out. Where are you guys coming from? The boss is out, I'm pretty sure, just now. I'm backing up to this desk. You're the problem. Damn it. Alright, cool. Give me 1 second to read that, because this room is pretty hard. That's a grenade? Oh, those... Wait, what? That was kind of confusing. Okay, she doesn't care. Peek your head. You're dead. Hold on. Okay, this is a much better position than going in that hallway. There's one dude left. You're so dead. Okay, we're good? We clear? Whew. 2 Araldi. I gotta watch the map here real quick. 2 Araldi, 1 Providence, 1 Overlord, 2 secondary stats. Okay. And what do you what are you trying to... Like, what's your play style? Oh, that was... Oh, goddamn, 170k. Okay, game, alright. Like, what's your goal, I guess? Like, obviously, people have said, like, the meta is technically LMGs right now. I have a weird suspicion about LMGs. Like, I feel like people are having... Obviously, ARs... Ooh, obviously, ARs aren't viable right now because... I mean, they're not bad. They're just not great. They're not as great as they could be because they got rid of their damage to health. They're at, like, 11 or 12% max now. Too early... Shoot them in the head with my rifle. No, I'm just saying, like, obviously, you know, obviously that there's certain pieces certain gear pieces that add to your, that benefit you and your play style. Like, do you use rifles? Do you use LMGs?
No response from Duchess.
Fuck! They killed Duchess? I want them dead. Asshole summer!
Hostile forces incoming.
Run away, run away, run away. Hey, cheating. They didn't go for the decoy. That's cheating. Oh, gotta reload. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm nervous about the boss fight. I don't know if I can solo this. Oh, I haven't seen one of you bastards in a while. Wait, there's more on this corner? Where? Oh. don't move it. Really only use... 1 sec, bro. And not to get clipped by... Yeah, peek. You won't. Okay. I use rifle and LMG, okay. I really only use LMGs for heavy armored guys. See... What? Oh, they're downstairs. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I thought that was freaking rogues. I'm always really cautious the first time I try a heroic. And then I can get familiar with, like, the spawn locations, unless it's rogues. Yeah. I think that's... Oh, one more. Use LMGs on the... Okay, so here's the thing with LMGs. LMGs are great, right? But the problem is their suppression mechanic is so goddamn good that you can never shoot anything, and you're constantly putting yourself out of cover, I would say 90% of the time. And then the AI is so good in this game that they're never going to peek because they're like, well, you're suppressing me indefinitely. I'm never going to peek. Whereas like the M1A, I take way less damage. I do a higher rate of damage. Maybe not from a sustained level, but I'm doing way more damage and I'm keeping myself alive. So the way I look at it is that LMGs are great, not going to dispute that, but I die way more when I'm using an LMG than I do when using a rifle. Also, you have to keep yourself.
Take your time.
Sometimes you have to keep yourself out of cover more, and what happens with that is like, instead of me sitting here for like maybe 3 seconds ticking down people's armor in 3 shots, or double bar health, or whatever, you know, whatever you want to say, I'm sitting here waiting, and then Joe Schmo comes around the corner, and when I'm like, you know, unfortunately getting tunnel visioned, and then, you know, the runner comes and burns me down. And then not only that, because of the way the Sleipnir works, this is the problem with the Sleipnir, is like, a lot of the times I let it go down to 0 instead of reloading it. And also the reload time on it is exceptionally long. That's why a lot of people are using the MG5 with fast hands, because that is an instantaneous reload. And I can't blame them for using that, because I would rather be back in the fight than sitting twiddling around with my my gun, which tends to happen a lot with that gun. It's a great gun, and it makes up for the reload, even though you can. But it's, you know, I can't tell you guys how many times I've been caught out with me trying to reload, or me like going down to 2 bullets to get the buff to work. It's not specifically 2 bullets. I'm just saying, like, you go into a fight with 2 bullets, you have to reload. I should just always be reloading after every fight. I use the bathroom in time and not get DC'd. Well, we're gonna try. Give me a second, guys. Be right back. Test. Okay, we're good. Alright, here comes the fun part with the APC. Here comes the fun part. I'm gonna wait. Alright, kick this thing open. What? Well, you want to play that game? Fine. Did I get sniped through the car? I'm not risking. I'm not armor in a second. The hell you're throwing that? You buttheads are all buffed. Critical hit damage seems to be the most important stat right now. That chevron's really gotta die. That double chevron, where are you hiding? Oh, what's up? You're dead. Oh shit, that's a grenade. I'm gonna hang back in my house of fortitude here. Oh, other than do more damage. Critical hit damage, yes. It seems to be like the most important stat right now. It seems. Then oh, that doesn't look good. Then I would say, wait, is this gas or? Okay, this is just smoke. I can live with smoke. Double chevron, you're going down. Right in the butt. That's his weak spot. How many? I think they just keep spawning. Get out of here with that. No way. He's trying to... Okay, they gotta stop with some of this blind fire crap. They just... It's ridiculous. Move! Okay, which way do I want to go? Which way do I want to go? Oh, it's not that way. I think they just keep spawning. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, can't do that. Alright, I'm gonna move over here. And we're gonna go into the house. Just trying to get an eye for where these guys might be. Okay, you're right there. There we go, you're dead. I gotta do this smart, because if I get caught out in the open at any point, I'm freaking screwed. That's not coming here, is it? Roll! Roll, you fool! Get off my wall! Oh, this is all bad. All of this is bad. None of this is good. It would really help if the game wasn't freaking the hell out right now. Dude, like, come on. I know it's heroic, but for crying out loud. I'm out of shields. Yeah, that's... Ah, it's so frustrating. Was he beaming me through the wall? I couldn't tell. This is a hard spot. I don't like this spot very much. Can I decoy maybe? Oh, of course, because why wouldn't you be there? There we go. That might be a better... Yeah, this might be a better spot. A lot of this more so is about positioning than anything else. Like, staying away from... I'm out of shields. This is bad, dude. I feel like once you get 3 panels off, it should disable one of her guns. Like, that's kind of fair, no? Like, progressively taking down the boss. You know what I'm saying? This dude's gotta go. Can't get the angle I want. Now he's out of position. Come on, man. Do some damage. Alright. The furthest one out from the right, like on the other side, is like the hardest thing I have to do. Kind of tough right now. Just trying to find a way to not die would be ideal. Especially without shields. Fuck this guy, man. Oh, shit. Oh, very bad, not good. Oh, of course you spawn there. Why wouldn't you? Get out of my freaking pathing area. You too. Go, 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 go. Move, 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 move. Oh, come on, game. I hate you, grenade launcher. I do better not take that angle. Decoy? Of course he did. Of course he took the angle. Give me my armor back. Get smoked. Okay, now I gotta play this smart. Throw a decoy out. Or don't. I don't know what happened there. Shit. How do you change the difficulty over for the overworld? Okay, give me a second. I'll answer that in a second, Twin. Try not to die at the moment. Oh shit, that's not a good angle. I don't like that angle. Work with me, game. I love the attention to detail, but the ferns are a problem. Alright, we're good. Okay. I believe it's if you hold G, you can change the difficulty of the world, but you can actually change the difficulty of each instance, so you don't necessarily have to do that if you don't want to. That was a hell of a fight. Okay, then. Alright. Let's get some armor plates if they have them. I definitely need them. Jesus Christ, man. What is that guy's weak spot? I gotta figure it out. Holy shit, bro. You're terrible. Oh, I got a big problem. Get out of here. I just figured out something funny. If you get too close in proximity, I think those things self-destruct. So I think if you throw a decoy on them, you're kind of good. Yeah, this with directives, you need a squad, bro. No thanks.
But it looks like it's locked down tight. You might be able
G logs me. G logs you out.
across the street.
Oh no, you gotta be in. Oh, sorry, man. You gotta be in. Go to M to press map, and then hold. I think it's hold G. Pretty sure. Either G or is E. It should. There should be like a little line on the bottom that tells you like change world difficulty. Alright, where are the armor plates at? Need mucho armor